How to finance your family car. Hello and welcome to VideoJug. To accommodate your ever-growing family, you need to upgrade your car every few years, but as your car gets bigger, so will your costs. How can you finance your set of wheels? Well, VideoJug has the answers. Here's our guide to how to finance your family's car with some top tips from thrift guru Jane Furnival. Step 1. Choose your car. So you've chosen the car that best suits your family's needs. But before you commit, make sure that you can afford to meet the cost of maintaining it. For advice on this, see VideoJug's film How to Get a Good Deal on a New Car. Step 2. Get a car that's cheap to run. Cars can be incredibly expensive to run, and the larger and faster the car, the more cost-effective it will be to maintain. Fuel, insurance and servicing will all hit your pocket harder. Not all cars run on petrol or diesel. Green cars are generally cheaper to run.
If you want a cost-efficient car, perhaps you should try a green car. I don't mean a car that's green, I mean a car that runs on green fuels like bioethanol, biodiesel, liquid petroleum gas, that's LPG, and natural gas. There are also green cars which use rechargeable batteries to store electricity, like giant mobiles really. Hybrid electric cars which also use conventional fuel cell electric cars which have no engines at all, and petrol and diesel cars with just excellent fuel economy. You can save road tax, a congestion charge and a lot of insurance by driving one of these green cars. Just type in green car to your search engine on your computer and see what you can find.
Before you commit, be sure to research the make and model thoroughly so you know what you should expect to pay for your car and can budget for it.
There are loads of ways to reduce your car costs. For a start, you could take a bicycle instead. But if you insist on driving, first of all, clear out all that old rubbish in your boot, take off the luggage racks, close the windows when you drive, don't drive with the air conditioning on, and all these make your petrol go considerably further. You can use a government grant to convert your car to liquid petroleum gas. This costs half the price of diesel or petrol, and you may be exempt from the congestion charge in London.
Step 3. Part exchange your old car. When buying a car, most dealers will offer a part exchange scheme where you can use your old car as part payment for the new one. Depending on how much your old car is worth, this can contribute a substantial sum to the overall payment. Be warned that some dealers may not accept your car you're trading if it is very old and beaten up because they won't be able to sell it on. So this option is most probably suitable for you if your old motor is in quite good shape. Step 4. Hire purchase. The cheapest way to buy a car is to pay cash, but if you don't have the dosh, the dealer may offer you a hire purchase agreement subject to passing a credit check. This means that you agree an amount that you will pay in instalments each month. However, you will not own the car until you have paid off the full balance. Until then, the company from which you purchased the car is the owner of the vehicle. Look out for deals with 0% finance and then you won't be paying any interest for your new purchase. Step 5. Get a loan. If you can't get a hire purchase, why not try a loan? If you do choose this option, put down the largest payment possible and choose the shortest term loan in order to cut your costs. Compare loan rates from banks, credit unions and online lenders by using their online calculator. Once you've applied for the best deal you can find, be sure to take all financial paperwork along to the dealer when you go to buy the car. Step 6. Private contract hire. A private contract hire means that you are hiring a car for a lengthy period of time at an agreed fixed cost. You won't ever own the car, but you're paying a flat rate each month which will include the miles travelled, maintenance and servicing. So if your car goes wrong, you won't pick up the bill. This can be a much cheaper option than buying the car because it's fixed cost motoring. Step 7. Personal contract purchase. A personal contract purchase means that you hire the vehicle for a set period of time at a fixed monthly cost. Then, at the end of the lease period, you can either buy the car outright for whatever it is worth or return it to the company you have been hiring it from. This is a good means of buying a car if you do not have the disposable income to pay for it up front and want to keep your options open. Again, make sure that you research this payment scheme thoroughly before you commit to it. There will be a number of companies offering this method, so prices should be competitive. Step 8. Embarking on a car sharing scheme. Car sharing or lift sharing is an excellent way of cutting your car costs. Try sharing cars or costs of journeys with your neighbours or friends.
You can save money by car sharing or even just lift sharing or journey sharing to specific locations like festivals or parties. There are various schemes you can join. With car sharing, You book and pay a per hour rate for your car. You collect the car at a certain point that you've agreed and you leave it for the next person at a certain point. Lift sharing involves using your own or another driver's car and sharing the costs of the regular or occasional journey, perhaps to work or perhaps somewhere special, and you just agree the costs between yourselves.
By following VideoJug's simple steps to financing your family car, you should be able to enjoy mile after mile of cheap, cost-effective driving. Happy motoring! Step 2. Get a car that's cheap to run. Cars can be incredibly expensive to run, and the larger and faster the car, the more costly it will be to maintain. Before you commit, be sure to research the make and model thoroughly so you know what you should expect to pay for your car and can budget for it. Here are some top tips on how to reduce your car costs as much as possible.